evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Jenny English. In tonight's news, Greg Perry gets a big win in the Coffee County General Sessions Judges Race, and we'll bring you videos, some of the winners in Saturday's Distinguished Young Women's Pageant. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new Owner Advantage program. It starts as simple as your first year's maintenance is included with the purchase. We have 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plans available. Car detailing, car rental, collision repair. Stop by one of our 5 locations and let one of our certified sales staff tell you all about it. The Russell Barnett Automotive Family Advantage Program. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
My wife Jackie has always been the life of the party. But things changed when she couldn't be as active anymore.
They told me I needed a double knee replacement.
It's not as big a deal as it used to be, but she still needed to go to rehab.
I was amazed at how good the therapists were at Life Care. They took really good care of me.
They took excellent care of her. And now she's back doing the things she loves, and that makes everyone happy.
Life Care Center of Tullahoma wants you to get active and live well.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
Welcome back. Manchester Attorney Greg Perry will be the new Coffee County General Sessions Judge, filling the unexpired term of Judge Tim Brock, who unexpectedly passed away last year. In Tuesday's Republican primary, Perry garnered 2,661 votes, outdistancing runner-up Tullahoma attorney Stacey Lindemann Lynch, who received 1,553 votes. Jason Husky was third with 1,182 votes, and Jess Stockwell was fourth with 190 votes. No Democratic candidate qualified for the race, so Perry will be seated as the interim General Sessions Judge prior to being sworn in on September 1st.
Soldiers and airmen from the Tennessee National Guard have been activated in response to the EF3 tornado that struck Davidson, Wilson, and Putnam counties in the early morning hours of March 3rd. Currently, personnel from the Tennessee Air Guard's 118th Mission Support Group based at Berry Field have moved 2 100-kilowatt generators to support a water treatment facility in Jackson County. These generators restore power to critical infrastructure while permanent power is unavailable. More than 60 soldiers with the 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment's 2nd Squadron from the National Guard Armory in Cookeville are supporting state and local police with traffic control. Additionally, a military police company has been activated to assist within the next 24 hours.
During emergency situations, the Tennessee National Guard responds to requests from local and state emergency management agencies to assist in a variety of functions. Tennessee National Guard members actively prepare for a variety of emergency situations during training, including responding to devastating tornadoes. Major General Jeff Holmes, Tennessee's Adjutant General, said, quote, "Plain and simple, we have 12,000 soldiers and airmen that are citizens of the state serving in the National Guard. We will make every last one of them available to our communities on an as-needed basis. We're available, we are actively engaged, and this is why our soldiers and airmen wear the uniform," end quote. To aid tornado victims, Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley has just sent out an email inviting Tullahoma residents to adopt Cookeville by joining together to help our neighbors to the north. Mayor Curley is asking for Visa gift cards, grocery gift cards, non-perishable food, diapers, and cleaning supplies. Please drop off supplies by Tuesday, March the 10th at Tullahoma Fire Hall, number 1.
As of Tuesday evening, March the 3rd, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, has reported 60 cases of coronavirus in the U.S. from 12 states. 22 of these cases are travel-related, 11 are believed to be person-to-person spread, and for the remaining 27, the source of exposure is still under investigation. In recent days, Florida announced its first and second presumptive positive cases of coronavirus, one in a person with a recent travel history to Italy, the other with no currently known travel or contact history. Georgia announced its first and 7 second confirmed cases. One is a person with recent travel history to Italy. The other is a close contact of the first patient. New Hampshire also reported its first presumptive positive case of the virus in a person with recent travel history to Italy. New York announced its first case of coronavirus in a person with recent travel history to Iran. Washington State has reported 14 cases of coronavirus in a long-term care facility. 6 people have died.
As the outbreak of coronavirus continues to expand and as testing capacity in the U.S. increases, CDC expects more cases to be detected across the country, including more instances of person-to-person spread in more states. While information so far suggests that most coronavirus illness is mild, a report out of China suggests serious illness occurs in 16% of cases. Older people and people with certain underlying health conditions like heart disease, lung disease, and diabetes, for example, seem to be at greater risk of serious illness. Cases reported to CDC include those confirmed by CDC, as well as presumptive positive cases reported by states. A presumptive positive result is when a patient has tested positive by a public health laboratory, but results are pending confirmation at CDC. For public health purposes, a presumptive positive result using the CDC test is treated as a positive.
Stay with us. There's more Newsleader on 6 after this.
Have you heard the news? Russell Barnett Automotive Family has launched its new website, russellbarnett.com. Very user-friendly. Over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Online credit applications. Hometown auto rental. Customer testimonials. Trade appraisals. Certified collision center. Service department scheduling. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. This year's Distinguished Young Women's Pageant was held last Saturday night at Tullahoma High School. Here are some of the winners.
All participants of the Distinguished Young Women program are encouraged to be their best self by emphasizing the importance of the 5 pillars of the program. Be healthy, be ambitious, be involved, be responsible, and be studious, affectionately referred to as HAIRS. Thanks to an anonymous donor, one of tonight's participants will receive the first ever Pillars Award. Each participant was given the opportunity to write an essay explaining what the program means to her. The essays were judged by an outside source, and the results used to help determine tonight's winner. In addition, the young lady receiving this honor must embody the 5 pillars while striving to always be her best self. The winner of the Pillars Award and a $250 scholarship is participant number 15, Anna Parker. Our next award is the Donna Brewer Spirit of Distinguished Young Women Award, which includes a $250 cash scholarship. This is a special award because the participants voted on it themselves. They chose the girl who best exemplifies the Distinguished Young Woman spirit. Presenting the Spirit Award is one of last year's Spirit winners, Emily Clark. The 2021 Spirit of Distinguished Young Woman is participant number 12, Katie Northcott. This year, we will be awarding 3 preliminary awards and 1 overall award for each judged category. Last year's overall Scholastics winner, Eleni Pisinos, will present this awards to this year's Scholastic winners. Our 3 preliminary Scholastics winners are, actually due to a tie, we have 4 preliminaries tonight. First is Haley Rich. Our next Scholastics preliminary winner is Katie Northcott. Next is Hannah Gorman. And our fourth Scholastic Preliminary Award winner is Aubrey Sharon. Our overall Scholastic Award goes to participant number 17, Abigail West. Andrea Dietz and Bailey Roberts, last year's preliminary interview winners, will present the interview awards. Our three preliminary winners are number 13, Lydia Fanning. Number 14, Natalie Nunn. And number 11, Emmeline Carter. Our overall interview winner is participant number 17, Abigail West.
We'll bring you the rest of the winners on our next newscast. A Tullahoma resident spoke at the recent Tullahoma City Board meeting, urging the mayor and aldermen to cut property taxes.
Greg Sandlin, 112 Thomaswood Chase. Yeah, I just had a couple of things I wanted to bring before the board tonight. I'm sorry the mayor couldn't be here. First of all, normally I come and present about the Public Building Authority. I stepped down from that role. There's going to be a new person stepping into that role. If you want input on that, talk to your county commissioner, and that's going to happen in March, I believe. Secondly, I was in Walmart Saturday. We run into lots of our friends in Walmart, and I ran into a friend who's about to cut a $40,000 property tax check. That would be city and county. He has a small business in Tullahoma, and he lives in Tullahoma. And then I talked to another friend. It's the time of the year where we're writing those checks, right? Another friend who's cutting a $25,000 check for his small business in the city limits. You know, I wrote my little $3,000 checks, 2 checks this week also. You know, I think Tullahoma is doing well. I think it's phenomenal retail growth. You know, I'd love to see what kind of retail sales tax that Publix is bringing in, and Aldi, some of the newer things. But so I just wanted to challenge the board as budget prep time is approaching. I want to encourage the board, I challenge you to look for a cut in our property taxes. Aim for 10 cents maybe. As I recall, 1 cent on tax is roughly $35,000. So $350,000 would be about a 1.2% cut in the budget, if my math is right. But I just wanted to challenge you on that. It's not a lot of money, but I think it would communicate a lot to the citizens and to the businesses. Because the businesses will just, you know, the people that are leasing property, they're just going to pass that cost on to the leaseor. So I just wanted to encourage you to do that as that time approaches. Every penny you put back in the public's pocket, they're probably going to spend a lot of that locally. And the compounding growth of money being spent in the marketplace is pretty powerful. So that's all I had. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
More news is coming up in a moment.
It's not Invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. Tonight we bring you more from the Tullahoma Sports Council's Hall of Fame banquet. In this video, former basketball and track and field star Monica Blake is inducted.
Our next inductee into the 2019 Tullahoma Sports Council Hall of Fame is Miss Monica Blake. Monica is sponsored by Coca-Cola Bottling Works of Tullahoma. In basketball, Monica was a four-year letterman at Tullahoma High School, scored 1,172 career points. She was named to the All-District team in 1999 and 2000 and the Team USA Summit Exhibition team in 2000 that traveled to Australia and Hawaii. In track and field at Tullahoma, Monica was a four-year letterman. She was the state champion in the discus in 1999 and 2000. She was All-State in 99 and 2000 and still holds the Tullahoma High School discus record. Monica was a member of the National Honor Society 98, 99, and 2000. And in 2000, she was named the Tullahoma News THS Miss Athletic and THS Most Athletic Female and won the Bob Hammers Award for Female Athlete of the Year. Monica then went on to Lipscomb University, where she was a four-year letterman and helped Lipscomb transition from the NAIA to the NCAA Division I. That Lipscomb team, in their first year of NCAA competition, became the first team in NCAA history to win their conference championship in their first year of conference play and to advance to the NCAA tournament. Monica was named to the 2004 Atlantic Sun All-Conference team. She had the highest GPA among the Lady Bison and was an NCAA Academic All-American. In track and field at Lipscomb, Monica placed in the 2004 Atlantic Sun Conference Tournament in the shot put, the discus, and the javelin. She completed a double major in political science and English in 2004 and a master's degree in special education from Trevecca in 2012, and she is currently a doctoral candidate in leadership and professional practice. Let's welcome the first female basketball player and the first female track and field athlete elected to the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame, Monica Blake.
Y'all are gonna make me cry. It is truly an honor to be here tonight. Thank you so much to the Tullahoma Sports Council and to all of you for being here. This is an honor that I do not take lightly, not only being the first woman for basketball and for track and field, but also being the first African American woman to be inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Council Hall of Fame. I want to thank all of the athletes that came before me, that paved the way for me, who were really there as pillars to show me what excellence looked like. But more than anything, that started in the home. So Mom and Dad and Granny, thank you guys so much for everything that you ever did. I would not be, I wouldn't be half of who I am if not for my parents. Also, though this award has my name on it, I would be remiss not to say that even though it's me, This award is really a testament to all of the people who poured into me growing up, my coaches, my mentors, anyone that played any role in that. So thank you so much. I'm honored, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.
And we'll be right back with more Newsleader.
Have you ever been involved in one of these? And you need one of these? Then look no further than the Russell Barnett Certified Collision Center. With a state-of-the-art facility, aluminum capabilities, lifetime paint guarantee, Russell Barnett Auto Rental, claims assistance from start to finish. We are here to serve you. So stop by and let us show you why we are #1, the Russell Barnett Certified Collision Center.
Ah, the glory days. Running to daylight on the gridiron and chasing a ball with a mind of its own. Cheering the team to victory and marching to the beat of your own drum. Memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes we're reminded of our glory days in ways we'd rather forget. Get back in the game. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live and play well.
Is this the year you want to get fit? If so, check out just some of the things Tullahoma Parks and Rec has to offer. Kickboxing, aerobics, silver sneakers workouts, swim lessons, boot camp, water aerobics, basketball, Zumba, yoga, pickleball, lap swimming, treadmill, karate. Get fit, Tullahoma, and have some fun with Tullahoma Parks and Rec.
Welcome back. Let's watch now as the late Joel Farrell is inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame.
Our next inductee to the Tullahoma Sports Council is Mr. Joel Farrell. Mr. Farrell is sponsored by Nichols Oral and Facial Surgery. Joel Farrell became involved in the Amateur Athletic Union through Tullahoma's local swim club and remained an active AAU volunteer on all levels for nearly 30 years. He was the meet director for 3 Tennessee State AAU swimming championships and a charter member of the AAU Tullahoma Swim Club. In 1979, Joel Farrell was named Tullahoma Citizen of the Year, and the city pool was named the Joel Farrell Municipal Pool. In the Southeastern AAU in the 60s and 70s, Mr. Farrell served 3 terms as the president. He served as the swimming committee chairman, the youth sports chairman, and the law and legislation chairman, and served 3 terms as president of the Southeastern Amateur AAU. In 68 and 70, Joel was the meet director for 2 AAU USA Junior Olympic Games in Knoxville. The 68 games had 5 sports in the event. Joel also served as a 3rd vice president for the United States Olympic Committee and was on the USOC Olympic Festival Committee. From 73 and 74, he was the AAU's 2nd vice president. In 75 and 76, he was the 1st vice president. From 76 to 78, Joel Farrell served as the 38th AAU national president and immediately called for American industry to back amateur sports and amateur athletes from the United States. He also served as the national chairman of the AAU Law and Legislation Committee, as well as the Junior Olympics and the nominating committees and a trustee of the AAU. Joel Farrell was inducted into the AAU Volunteer Hall of Fame in 1989. Upon his death in 1998, the AAU, along with the assistance and guidance of the Farrell family, established the Joel Farrell Outstanding Performance Memorial Award to recognize the athletic ability and sportsmanship of an athlete representing each official sport at the AAU Junior Olympic Games. Here to accept the award in honor of their father are Jack Farrell and Catherine Farrell. Jack.
I know my father would be humbled by receiving this award from the Sports Hall of Fame. As a family, we're honored to accept this in his name. He's in our Hall of Fame as well. He'd be 100 years old this year. This is the anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. And for y'all to recognize something that he worked decades doing is very special to us. So thank you very much.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has proudly served your auto rental for over 30 years. Check out this huge selection to choose from. Small car, mid-size car, full-size car, crossover vehicle, SUV, minivan, pickup trucks, 12 and 15 passenger vans. Whether big or small, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has them all. Stop by our 2 locations to serve you, Tullahoma and in Winchester. And remember, my question is, why rent anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1983 at 78 degrees. The record low was in 1960 at 5 degrees. Average high on this day is 57 and the average low is 35. Partly cloudy weather expected tonight with a low of 37. Partly cloudy weather and again in the forecast for Friday with a high of 47 and a low of 28. Sunny weather returns to the forecast on Saturday with a high of 54 and a low of 33. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Good night.